Would you buy 22 GPUs for $75 and you don't even know if they work? Well, I did, but I didn't spend any money. So here is the PC that was listed on OfferUp for $99 as a gaming PC. And it looked interesting to me because it had 24 gigs of memory, an SSD and a hard drive, and it said it had 100 games on it. And it was listed for $100. But I wasn't going to shell out $100 because I have too much money invested in other stuff already. So I messaged him. I said, hey, interested, but maybe not right now. Just wanted to check in on it. I didn't notice, if you look, this looks like an office computer, right? But in the picture, it was kind of way far back. I thought it was just sort of a cheap gaming PC case. And my thinking was, you buy it for $100, it's already set up, you don't have to do anything to it. Put in a better graphics card, sell it for $200, right? It never occurred to me that it is actually just an office PC. So when I got there, he said, yeah, I like to put office PCs together and turn them into gaming PCs. And I was like, oh no. It is an office PC. But no, before that, I messaged him. I said, hey, because he had a bunch of gaming PCs on his OfferUp page. And I have that GTX 1080 that for some reason just won't sell. I had it for 100. I offered it to some people for 80, still nothing. So I was thinking, if I could trade that GPU for the office PC. Well, I didn't know it was an office PC at the time, but I just put it out there. I just said, hey, are you interested in a GTX 1080? Because obviously, if you build gaming PCs, there's definitely a reason to have a GTX 1080 laying around, because someone's always going to need it at some point. So he said, no, somebody's coming to buy it right now. And I said, okay, well, just let me know later. And he said he would let me know. Then he messaged me back a little bit later, and he said, hey, the guy's not going to show up, so do you want to do the trade? And I said, okay. I mean, it can't hurt. I mean, they're worth the same. I think a GTX 1080 still is worth $100. And again, I didn't know it was an office PC. I should have recognized it. I don't know why I didn't, but it's equal value, but it's easier to sell a computer than a GPU locally, in my case, I think. So I got there, I found out it's an office PC, but I was pretty much already invested, so we did the trade. So here is the computer itself. So I couldn't find, all the stickers are missing, but I did find the serial number. So this is just a regular tower HP. And I looked at the serial number. It's an Elitedesk G2 800, which is the same as the small form factor one I just had before. It has a GTX 645, which I've never heard of. Here's the SSD, kind of floating in here. It's a 128 gigabyte. And then this is the, oh, there we go. Okay. So this is a 2 terabyte Barracuda. So that's pretty good. And I assumed that there was some sort of upgraded power supply because I thought it was a gaming PC. So this is only 280 watt. But this is not bad. This is not a bad deal. You might say, why would you trade it? A 1080 for an office PC you can get for, 40 bucks. Trust me, it gets better, so stay tuned. So what I'm going to do is, now that it's just an office PC, is we're going to steal these parts, put in a regular hard drive, and just sell it as an office PC, probably for 75 bucks. There's 24 gigs of memory here, so we can steal some of that as well. And is this hopefully DDR4? Yep. So that's fine. That deal was done. It's not the best deal in the world, but I don't have a current nice office PC to sell right now, and I always like to keep those on hand. So it's okay. I'll get my money back. Don't worry about that. But he has a ton of other stuff, right? So what else do you have? And he showed me this box of GPUs, and he had GPUs on the counter, he had more GPUs, all kinds of stuff. And it was just a lot. So I said, well, I'm not really in the buying mood right now. But he said, yeah. He said, well, I mean, I can do another trade, and he said, what do you have? And he looked at my profile on OfferUp, and he said, I like that case that you have, the HP Envy case. And there's just literally like 2 boxes full of GPUs. I said, well, how much would you even want for that? That's a lot of GPUs. He said, make me an offer. I said, I have no idea. He said, I would take 200 bucks and I'll throw in another one of these. So I was like, man, that is tempting. And then he started adding stuff like I'll give you these hard drives and I'll give you all kinds of stuff, because he's moving out of state and he doesn't want to take any of this with him. And I said, well, I have a GTX Titan if you're interested in that. And he's like, really? Oh, okay. He didn't really want a Titan, but he was interested. And then he said, do you have anything else? And I'm thinking, like, I don't, like, all of my cool stuff is gone. I just have old stuff at this point, for the most part. The 1080 that he took was the best thing that I had on hand. And then I said, I have 2 Titans. And he's like, really? My same reaction to the other guy when he told me I said, I have 2 Titans and I have a 970. That's the best that I have. And he said, okay, I'll give you all this stuff. Not this. That deal was done already. I'll give you all the stuff for both Titans, the 970 and the case. Now, the 2 Titans have a value of about $200 retail, I would say. Maybe you could say 150, 160, actual price. And then the 970 is worth about 30, 40 bucks. And the case I paid $20 for. So we're talking about maybe 200 to 250-ish worth of kind of value, but it's not cash. Like, if 180 cash would have been awesome. If I could have just handed him $180 cash, he probably would have took it, but I just didn't want to buy any more stuff. So now we're gonna see, here's all the stuff. What do you think? We'll take this one out of the way. So we traded this for the 1080, which was maybe questionable. And now let's look at the stuff. This table's kind of nasty. So here's the first thing. This is actually, I didn't look this one up yet. I believe it's another Elitedesk. Doesn't say it anywhere. Anyway, he said this was 6th gen. Should be, hopefully. because it has an M.2 slot there, and this will be very easy for me to sell. It's got an actual hard drive in here and some random Radeon. So that's good. That's not what the trade was for. That was just a toss in. But I think this one actually might sell faster than the other one. And then on to the GPUs. Box number one. This is gonna get ridiculous, so hold on. There's a lot of Jack in the Box going on here. I honestly don't know what's in here. I know he said they're 570s and 580s, but I didn't go through each one. There's so many. There's 2 boxes of this. So just like this over and over. This is 470. Wait, did 470 come in 8 gigabytes? That's weird. There's a 470. Some of these are taped up, so I can't even see inside. What's this? GT740SC. Where is it? Oh, there's 2. EVGA 740SC. There's 2 in here. So that's 3. 2 more. 5. There's a couple of these in here. These are like the AliExpress fake RX 580s, the 2048, I believe. So that's 6 GPUs. There's another one. Are they all back? 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all the same. They look brand new. 9. What else? Oh, that's the bottom. So there's 9. There's another black one. 10 GPUs. GPUs for everyone. There's, yeah, same thing, 470. 11 GPUs. These are probably all 470s. Yep. 12, 13. So there's 13 GPUs in here. I don't know how you want to value that, and we don't even know if these work, but that's part 1. So I guess we traded 13 GPUs for 1 Titan. Kind of a gamble. I mean, there's a chance that none of these work. I don't think so. The ones that don't work usually are the ones that have like parts taken off of it or something. So here is box number 2. I think that all came from the same person, because they're all the same card over and over. He said these have some cards that have no fans. So this is RX 570 Gaming X MSI. He said these work. He did try them, but I'm not sure. So why someone would take the fan off, I'm not sure. Somebody did open it. It could be maybe it had artifacting or some issue. He said he used this one, so he put fans on it. So that's ugly, but It works. This is ROG Strix RX 570 4GB. That's good. I think all we really need is for 4 of these to work to break even. And here is another 570 Gaming X. But where did the fans go? Unless maybe, you know, it's unlikely that all of these are bad. Maybe it was a mining system and it had its own fan, you know. You know how those miners have the fans that blow over the cards instead of on the cards? Yep. Holy crap, they're all... What are we at now? 14, 15, 16... These 17, 18, 19, 20. They all don't have fans. Is this different? Oh, that's another, it's probably another 645. That's what he put in the other. 645. So these are OEM cards, I believe. 645. So we have 22 GPUs. 22 GPUs, 7 RX 570s with no fans. And then the 13 other RX 470 and 580s and the 740s. Was that a good trade? I don't know. What do you think? He threw in this random motherboard from a Dell Optiplex. I don't know why, but there you go. It's probably a 2nd or 3rd gen something. So it's, yeah, I'm gonna be busy for a while, it seems. And then on to the hard drives. This was also included. So we've got, looks like some 1 terabyte. Let's see, 1 terabyte, 1 terabyte. What's this one? 1 terabyte. 160 gig. Why? Why is there one 160 gig with all the 1 terabyte drives? And then he threw in this motherboard. And oh, he threw in 2. Wait, hold on. He said he was gonna throw in some NVMe drives, but I don't see them. Oh, here it is. Okay. Put them in the box. So we have... These are just toss-in parts. This is a Xeon E5 2450 V2. I think that's for this board, maybe. Oh, he threw in 1 NVMe drive. 128 gigabyte. It's an OEM one. It's not really worth that much. And then this motherboard, which is a machinist, so like AliExpress kind of motherboard. There's no processor in it, so I think this goes in there. This is definitely from AliExpress. That'll make for a good, you know, kind of budget gaming PC. I haven't made one with a new case yet, so this might be a good candidate. And this board is tiny. So I don't know how you want to value that, like maybe $30, $5, $5. And then he gave me some more processors. Let's see what this is. So Core i5 6500T. that goes in, he said that goes in something. Wait, the other one already has a processor. And then this is a Core i7 950. So that's also x58 compatible. And then we have multiple 2.5 inch drives, so 466, 466, 500, SSD, good, 128, 128, another 466. So these are, we can sell these for $10-15 each, but really you would just use these in builds. You wouldn't really sell them unless somebody just, I get a lot of people messaging me on the weekend that need a drive, so it's always good to have these on hand. These go for 10, no, not these. Sometimes these go for 10. The 1 terabyte ones go for 15 now. So we've got at least $45. Wow, this one's heavy. What is this? This one's like twice the weight of the other one. Is this a newer one? 1234s. Weird. So you might think these are worthless, but I've been getting $15 for these. I ran out of them actually. So let's say we got 40 bucks here, 60, 80. These aren't worth anything. 20 for the motherboard, 30 for the motherboard, 110. So we're kind of in the weeds here. This will eventually pay for itself, but it could take me months to recover. But it's better than having those Titans just sitting there doing nothing anyway. So then he threw in this. So, do you want all these fans? I said not really, but okay. I don't even have a place to put these. There's just a crap ton of 120 fans. A couple of AIOs that might not work anymore. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a random 8 GB stick in the box. Oh, there's 3. I didn't see these at the bottom of the box. Oh, it's DDR3. It's one DDR4, 8 GB. Nice to have on hand. Is there any secret surprise down here, or is this just all a jumble? Another one for an AMD, I guess. There's no bracket for it. I don't know what to do with that. That's it. It's one RGB fan. So what do you think? Good deal? Bad deal? Am I just a little bit crazy? But yeah, just to recap, so you're talking about 1080 plus the 2 Titans plus the 970. So that would be $300 worth of $150, $275 worth of GPUs in theory for the first desktop, which we can sell for $100. Second desktop we can sell for $100. And then all of this, so all of these GPUs, 22 GPUs, then basically cost $75. If they work, we're gonna be rich. Look, it's brand new, like literally brand new. We could sell these for days. Imagine if they all worked and we have 20 of them. Well, no, not the fan ones. Those don't count because we can't sell those without fans. So let's say, so there was 4 740s out of the 13. So we have 7 RX 580s we could sell that look brand new. Sell them for 40 bucks each, right? That's the ticket. So I'm gonna go home, plug this in, see if it works, and see if I have to cry tonight or not. Let me know what you think. I'll give you an update. See you soon.
I get up, I get down.